Okay, someone needs to sit down and teach birds how to receive, because there's been so many times between, especially when I lived in LA and then like being in Austin and San Marcos, where they'll come up to me and they'll be like, hey, yo, I'm clearly hungry. Like, they'll be panting and they'll be like, you got any food? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I got food. Like, here you go. And I'll pull out whatever I have and break off a piece of it. Like, I literally just did that with a Kind bar. And or I'll pour some water in a spot where I think it's gonna puddle, and by the time I get done doing that, they're like a couple yards away. They'll look back, be like, I see what you did there, and then just go away and never come back. They won't ever eat the food. Like, sorry, I left so much food on the roof in LA, because like, especially on this, like, around the rim, they would ask, and I'd be like, yes, dude, I have food. Like, this is stuff that you can eat, and like, you'll like it. It's like fruit and nuts and berries. And then they just wouldn't come back. Like, you know, I really try. I really do. I don't think they've ever come back once. And they always ask. That's the thing, is they come up, they waddle up, like, hey, you got any food? But it's like, if it's not already there, or it's not like in their path, they don't want it. But if you set it out for them, they're like, nah. So not only do people need to learn how to receive, but birds need to learn how to receive too, because yeah, we try. I'm trying to give, man. It's interesting, like, on the topic, I wrote a prayer for a friend of mine who, we were having this conversation about like worthiness, because most people don't believe that they're worthy enough to receive what they want. And I was like, I don't remember what it was, but I was like, do you believe that you're worthy enough to receive that from the universe or God? And she was like, I'm so proud of her for really being honest with herself. And she goes, well, no. And I was like, okay. So I wrote a prayer for her, and I was like, thank you, God, for guiding and helping me to receive my divine gifts that are divinely mine, or something along the lines of that. And this is something that I literally have to do, so it's kind of something I tell myself on a daily basis, but it's really impactful, and I think everyone needs to say it, because I think most people don't feel like they're worthy enough to receive the gifts that come every day. Like, I believe, like, when we're kids, every day kind of feels like Christmas, because you never know what comes, and I believe every day should kind of feel like Christmas, because every day can be full of gifts. So